I'm seeing this topic more and more in the headlines, how millennials are getting so sick of the work world and they're quitting. This article, I gave up my job at nearly 40. Why women my age are quitting, is one example of something that's becoming a little bit more common. Older millennial women are leaving the workplace. They're fed up with being overlooked for promotion and realizing that having it all means doing it all. Articles with research like this highlight an endemic problem in the world of work. Around 76% of high-performing women receive negative feedback compared to 2% of men. It highlights this exact issue. Underscores why millennial women are leaving the workforce. They're done. This author starts to ask questions. Is it normal to be sick of work by 40? If you're a millennial woman, then the answer could be yes. It's like such a long slog to retirement, especially when they have to deal with this all the time. Being looked over for promotion. One of the hottest topics at the conversation among women my age right now, millennials, revolves around escaping the traditional workplace. Many are merely fantasizing about doing something more fulfilling. Others are going through with it, and some feel as if they've been left with no choice but to step back. This story is becoming more common. Quit my job of 11 years without nothing new on the horizon. I gave up a salary, security, and a title because why not? If the workplace is the very place that's holding you back. Many women are beginning to realize this. Male workers, mostly in their 30s, were more likely to quit their jobs than any other age group. During the COVID era, Great Resignation, many of us are looking around and wondering where the spoils promised by 2 decades of hard graft have gone. No glass-fronted office, no executive assistant, hell, no promotion or pay rise in the living memory. We see a glimmer of hope when research like this comes out. Women aren't promoted because managers underestimate their potential, then lose hope when this research falls flat and no change ever comes. Recently, we saw this research come out, women more effective than men in all leadership measures, and yet nothing. No big change, no corner office, not even close to cracking 50% of women in leadership roles. One woman remarks, it's the same old stuff syndrome. I've been in work for 20 years and haven't gotten to where I thought I'd be. I'm done working to help other people climb the meaningless career ladder. In some ways, this isn't a new conversation, but what makes it particularly potent for millennial women is the fact that we're the first generation who should have an equal standing in the workplace. And we don't. We just don't. In terms of education, women are equal with men and arguably a bit ahead. So their labor market value should be at least as high as men. If you're then not seeing that value recognized in your earnings, it's bound to raise questions and is clearly going to factor into your job satisfaction. Women still don't have equal bargaining power, influence, and respect. The topics coming up time and time again are frustration at mediocre, usually male colleagues being promoted above them, anger at going part-time to cope with looking after a young family, but then being expected to cram a full-time job into part-time work for less money, fear that time out of the workplace will harm their future chances of promotion, and a knowing, however hard they push, it won't be enough. Women are reassessing their life goals and priorities. What do we care about? What motivates us? Purpose and meaning are big ones. Women are asking themselves about the corporate work world. Is this what I want? Many are finding the answer is no. There's a lot for millennial women to be dissatisfied with.